Who's your real-life superhero? Mine saved me when I was 17, though I never learned her name. It was winter break of my senior year, the kind of Michigan winter where darkness swallows everything by 4:30 p.m., and the cold feels like it's trying to hollow you out. That December, my mom had been gone for 8 months. Cancer. My dad was there physically, but emotionally, he'd vanished into a bottle the day we buried her. I'd gotten good at pretending I was fine. Honor roll, track team, fake smile, perfectly practiced. Nobody knew I was drowning. That night, I'd had dinner with my best friend's family. They were so whole, so complete. The way her parents looked at each other, the stupid inside jokes between her siblings, it crushed me. I left early claiming homework. Instead of heading home, I drove to the old railroad bridge outside town, the one that spans the river where it's deepest, maybe 60 feet down. In summer, brave kids jump from it into the water. In winter, there's just ice and rocks below. I parked and walked out to the middle. The wind cut through my jacket, but I barely felt it. I was so tired of pretending, so tired of being strong, so tired of coming home to a father who couldn't look at me because I had my mother's eyes. I climbed over the railing and stood on the narrow ledge, looking down. My breath clouded in front of me. I wasn't scared anymore, just empty. It's beautiful, isn't it? The voice startled me so badly I grabbed the railing. A woman stood a few feet away, middle-aged with a red scarf pulled up around her face. The river in winter, she continued, as if we were just having a casual conversation, as if I wasn't one step away from oblivion. I walk here almost every night. I didn't answer. I couldn't. What was there to say? Mind if I join you? She asked, but she didn't wait for permission. She just leaned against the railing near me, looking out at the frozen landscape, not at me, just being there. I lost someone too, she said quietly after a minute. My daughter. She was about your age. My throat tightened. I didn't say anything about losing someone. She smiled sadly. You didn't have to. We stood in silence, the wind the only sound. I don't know why, but I started talking. About Mom, about how she used to sing in the kitchen, about how Dad couldn't even say her name anymore, about how everyone expected me to move on, but I didn't know how. She just listened. When I finally ran out of words, she said, "Grief is the price we pay for love, and it's a terrible price. But would you trade the love to avoid the pain?" Sometimes I think I would, I admitted. No, she said firmly, you wouldn't, because that love made you who you are. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a small stone, smooth and black. My daughter collected these. When I miss her most, I hold one, feel its weight. Remember, she was real. She pressed it into my palm. It was warm from her pocket. The people we lose are never really gone, she said. They become part of us. Your mother is in every choice you make, every kindness you show. We talked until my fingers went numb from cold. Normal things, school, books, the stars over. When I finally stepped back over the railing, it wasn't with any dramatic revelation. I was still sad, still angry, but somehow I could breathe again. She walked me to my car. Before I left, I asked her, does it matter? She smiled. Then she was gone, disappearing into the darkness. That was 10 years ago.